Good morning, honest options traders. Let's take a look at a potential problem with an iron condor on Tripwire. I started looking at TripAdvisor right at this point here on April 10th. This looks like a pretty good candidate for a Strangle or an iron condor overall. And you can see these blue lines. These would have been the break-even points on that day of a Strangle or an iron condor. But I decided to hold it out primarily because you'll note that right here that earnings was coming up. Now, take a guess at what happened at earnings. You can already see a hint of it right here as the volatility starts to drop down. Well, let's take a quick look here. Boom, drop below my break-even point. This is with the phone call, and sometimes that's all it takes to destroy a good iron condor or strangle. There was plenty of room here for this to rise and grow, but all it took was a little bad news and boom, done. Now I'm going to say I have no idea what this news is. I do not know exactly what compelled this number to drop as low as it did. According to this, if you look at the pop-up, the earnings were actually pretty good overall. But the market is fickle, and we never know what's going to happen. And this is one of the reasons we need to be cautious when we are approaching earnings time. This was a little too close for comfort for me, and the result shows right here. I could have been completely wrong. It could have stayed where it is, the volatility could have dropped, and this could have made some nice money. And tomorrow, this could pop back up into this range, and it could still make some nice money. These are the types of things you have to be watching out for as you make decisions on what type of position to put on. I wanted to highlight this because it's just a great demonstration of what can go wrong and what will often go wrong. And the strength of an options trader really lies in their ability to handle what happens after this. Now, I don't have an active position on this, so I can't demonstrate what I might do, but it's food for thought. The main takeaway is that each time we consider a position, we have to consider what our long-term approach is going to be if things go wrong, honestly.